Good morning. Okay, so a little video following the posh bombshell this week. So I had been talking on here, I hope I'm not blocking the volume there. I have been talking on here about it not actually being profitable yet, but how I enjoyed it so much, so I was really reluctant to give it up. I think, like lots of people, the social aspect was so enjoyable, and lots of us were kind of like, I enjoy this so much. If we can actually have this as an actual, for it to work as a selling platform, would be absolutely amazing because it's so enjoyable. So that's what I was hoping. I had my posh stuff still going. I had a posh show booked, like a Halloweeny one at the end of this month due, but Poshmark will be no more in the UK by then. So I was sad, to be honest. When they announced they were shutting, I knew when they cancelled the meetup in Bristol, and then something else happened exactly. They cancelled their show that day as well. It just disappeared, and I thought, or the next day, and I thought, something's not. What's going on here? Like, very odd. But I didn't expect it to be, actually, we're completely shutting everything down already after, I think, from start to finish for 7 months and, just like everybody, I've got to say, I'd asked them to and got the fob off, like, do you have a marketing plan? When will it be starting? When will we come out of soft launch? When are people going to have heard about Poshmark in the UK, apart from us resellers telling people? And I kept asking people, have you heard of Poshmark? And people were like, no, what's that? And I'm like, how can people buy off there if no one's heard of it? It was just doomed to failure. Like, just ridiculous. Anybody could say, when are you gonna? You can't expect people to buy stuff if they don't know about it. Anyway, yeah, but feel like that. I don't know who was in charge of marketing, but they should be sacked, to be honest. Well, that's not fun. I mean, I feel for the people that the people that we saw that were trying to make it work from the posh team in the UK. But I mean, like, whoever's in charge of marketing as a whole for Poshmark, just very odd, because they didn't do any. Anyway, that's off my chest. So I just wanted to say as well, and also I had bought stock specifically to sell on Poshmark because I've not been selling jewellery anywhere else. eBay became so flooded, I shelved all my eBay jewellery. But then when Poshmark came along, I thought, I can start doing jewellery again. Brilliant, because I love selling jewellery. So I'm sure lots of people bought stock specifically for Poshmark. I'm not selling it anywhere else. So now I'm a bit like, now the dust is settling, I'm like, right, to add to the stocks I already had. I did sell off a lot of bundles of brooches a while back, but I also bought more silver rings. Didn't really need to do that, but couldn't help myself. So today I've kind of thought, right, and also I really love selling jewellery, so I am cranking back up my Instagram account, Shelsterini Jewellery. So there's Shelsterini Insta, my main account, and then there's Shelsterini Jewellery, where I used to sell lots of jewellery. So but I never really did silver on there. It was always costume and brooches. So I'm gonna crank that back up and see if that's appealing to people. I know I can be competitive with prices, and I've popped a post on today, but I haven't explained it yet, of lots of the sterling silver hooks, dangly earrings, but I've got lots of lovely rings. I know some people have contacted me privately anyway to buy rings for resale. And I think, previously when I was selling the jewellery through Shelsterini Insta, and even did a few YouTube like sales things, live selling things, I'd say 95% of it was to resellers. So it needs to, if I want to carry on doing it, it's got to be that competitive. So really, really small margins for me, but I do really enjoy it. So let's have another go. I'll add some rings there today as well, and just price them as near to the line as I can. And I think I know where we are with prices, because some people have bought already from me to resell. So thanks to those people. And I've had a look as well, and obviously it'll be cheaper than purchasing from Posh, because there won't be the 20% fee coming off of it. Although it was really hard to. Well, I didn't make any money from Posh overall. Let's not think about that. I was kind of like a lot of people thinking, well, keep going with this because this is like an investment in the future. Future that didn't arrive. Okay, so that's out of my chest. So yeah, some of you probably still follow me on Shell Story Jewellery. If you don't, I'll link it below. Go and check it out, because so what I'm going to do is, like I used to, post all of the pictures of what I'm dropping on that post and the price, and then message me for how to pay. And I'm going to go with bank transfers. It's going to be very simple. It's going to be £3 postage for however many you're ordering, for Royal Mail 48 tracked, and it's going to be bank transfer. And then it's obviously no fees, and then it can be as cheap as I can possibly manage it. So, I mean, likewise, if anybody wants to buy for themselves, then, get a little bag of a sterling silver ring or some earrings or whatever, or presents. It's all right. What's just coming in? You can come in. Yeah. And so I've got a lot of stock to clear, so I'll put that on. But if it works, then I'll carry on with it, and that would be really nice, and that'd be a nice thing for me to focus on, because I do love doing the jewellery. Also, just to mention, I did share it. I think I shared it on both my Instagrams. Chloe, the Crystal Lady, and Lunar Neptune is her shop on Etsy, I think, and she has an Instagram page with all of her crystal stuff on it. Lunar Neptune. Go check that out, because her stuff's lush as well. And keep this jewellery community going that we kind of got. Yeah, we've got a bit of a community, I'd say, through Poshmark. From sharing. There's Sense as well, Donna. There's a few of us that were sharing each other's and in each other's jewellery shows, and it was really nice. And I could go back to doing the live. I could do lives on Insta or on Tube with the jewellery if anybody fancies that. I enjoy that. We'll see how it goes. But yes, that's what I'm doing post Posh. Obviously keeping up with my best friend Vera, but it's not the best place to, especially, obviously, I've got a lot of jewellery. I don't want to be cocking up my Vera account by putting too much jewellery on there. So it's going to be on Shell Story Jewellery. Yes, just a quick one. Give me a thumbs up if you can. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye, don't die.